Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review. I was at Walmart last night and I was going to pick up the CoverGirl Stay Luminous foundation, but they were completely sold out. They had like two left of one shade darker than mine, so I was kind of upset. But I was just looking around seeing what was new, and it turns out Maybelline has a brand new foundation and concealer. It is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Skin Transforming Foundation. Comes in this square bottle. It's really cute and it has a pump. And I haven't tried a Maybelline foundation with a pump, so I thought that was kind of neat that they included that. It says it has broad spectrum SPF 15 with acetyl C, and something about the acetyl C that they're advertising is that it's their first foundation for an all-day color wear with acetyl C, known for its antioxidant benefits. It's supposed to improves skin's look in 3 weeks, reduces the appearance of spots, bumps, dullness, and redness. So, I don't know. It's also an oil-free. It's 1 fluid ounce, pretty standard. I have the lightest shade Porcelain, and something I will say about this foundation is it had an amazing color range. It went really dark, but it got dark really fast. Like, if I were to use the second shade, I would look like I have been on a beach for a month. So, this one, though, will match me. I don't know if these oxidize at all, so I don't know if those other shades got lighter when you applied them or got darker. I have no idea, so that's why we're trying it out. But I also decided something I never do, but I picked up the concealer. I'm always very wary about drugstore concealers, only because I haven't had very good experiences with them, but Maybelline concealers are my favorite from the drugstore, so I got the Super Stay Better Skin Concealer Corrector with acetyl C, and this is in ivory as well. Oop. It's got the doe foot applicator dealio going on, so let's just try it out, shall we? I have nothing on my face except for my moisturizer, which is already sunken in, so let's just try this thing out. Okay, I'm just going to start out with 1 pump just to see how that works. I'm also going to try out for the first time my Morphe M439, but that's besides the point. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this on my brush, and we're going to start applying this. It has no scent. I don't smell anything, like, at all. That's kind of weird, but it's kind of neat for those of you that are sensitive to smell, or sensitive to scents, rather. Okay, so it blends really well. The coverage is looking pretty great, actually. The color match is perfect. I'm super pale. This is super pale, so, you know, it works. And I'm just patting in the places that need a little more coverage instead of, you know, rubbing, but that seems to be working. So I needed just a tiny bit more just to finish off my forehead and to help cover any areas that needed a little more coverage. My skin is just, I've got some kind of like heat rash or something on my cheek, but I've got some pretty bad breakout right now, so like on my nose and on my cheek and on my forehead, but this evened out my skin tone pretty well. It reduced redness. It doesn't have a tacky feeling at all. I've got some like dry patches going on, and it doesn't seem to cling to those. It may just a little tiny bit cling to dry patches, but honestly, it's not bad at all, because I have foundations that cling much worse and really emphasize it, but it's not doing that. It's just kind of laying there, but you can't feel it on your skin at all. It looks really nice. I want to say it's a satin kind of finish, maybe even matte, but it's still got, you know, like that natural skin glow. I needed about 1.5 pumps of this to cover my entire face. But now we're going to try the concealer. Okay, I'll tell you what the back of this says. It says, Breakthrough Innovation. 2-in-1 targeted concealer corrector with acetyl C, an ingredient known for its antioxidant benefits. The concealer instantly provides all-day flawless correction, visibly reduces the look of dark circles, spots, and imperfections for better-looking skin in just 3 weeks. Both of these claim that if you wear it for 3 weeks straight, it should help the appearance of your skin. So it's just a standard tube. It is 0.25 fluid ounces. Okay. Okay, now that we look so cute, I'm just going to use the same brush and pat that in. I forgot. Not Cupid's bow. Okay. I'm just using tapping motions to get the most coverage out of the product. I will say this concealer seemed darker than the foundation. Applying it now, the camera I don't think is picking it up. I think the camera does make it look pretty light, but it's not, it matches. It's not too dark, but I don't know how it would react or work for people that might even be paler than I am. Now, my camera does tend to wash me out a little bit, so I don't know. Okay, so this concealer has average coverage. It's not like breathtaking or anything, but it works a lot better than I was expecting. I'm just going to apply a little bit more where I need it just to see if it is buildable. Okay, so this concealer works pretty well. It works a lot better than I was expecting. It's nice, it really is. And it's buildable. The concealer doesn't get cakey when you apply any more layers. It's got a very natural finish. Both of them have a very natural satin, beautiful finish to them. It still looks like skin. I mean, obviously you can always tell when someone's wearing foundation, but it looks like skin, so that's really, really nice. And the concealer is more tacky than the foundation. The foundation had no tackiness to it. The concealer has just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to let it set for about a minute or two just to see if anything changes before I actually set it with powder. And the Better Skin line did not have a powder. I don't know if they plan on coming out with one, but we'll see. Okay guys, so it's been on for about 2 minutes now and it still feels the same. So The only thing is I have a little bit of creasing underneath the eyes, which I'm just going to blend out real quick. But I think anybody can tell you that with any concealer, it's going to crease under the eyes before you set it. So I'm going to stick with Maybelline. I'm going to use my current go-to powder, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. As you can see, I have used a lot of this. I'm going to take my e.l.f. powder brush. Okay guys, so this is the finished foundation and concealer. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so maybe that way you can kind of see a little bit of the finish. Actually, I lied. I'm just going to get closer to the camera because zooming in reduces the quality, but just wanted you to see. Am I close enough for you to look inside my nose? Don't look inside my nose, there's probably bookies in there. You know, the coverage is not like super phenomenal or anything, but my skin is not phenomenal or anything like that, so, you know, it's nice, it's nice. I am going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I will be back at you. Okay guys, so it's been about an hour, and the foundation still looks flawless. Like, it's amazing. I'm digging it. Y'all need to dig it. It's great. It still looks like skin. This camera makes my skin look a little bit nasty, but I will say, from my experience with foundations and how foundations lay on my skin and react with it, this is lasting really well and looking awesome. So I will see you guys in a few hours. Okay guys, so it has been a couple of more hours and the foundation is holding up really well. This is in natural lighting. I am in a hot, unair conditioned car and it's really sweaty and hot, and so, you know, it's holding up. And I will be back later tonight after I get off work for the final review and my final thoughts and final finish of the foundation. So I will see you guys later. Okay guys, so it is the end of the night. I just got off work. My eyelashes are falling off. It's been a full day, and this foundation, it's a little tiny bit oily throughout my T-zone. You can see it's a little, there's like a bunch of shadows on me. I'm trying to fix that. Okay. It's a little oily through the T-zone. There is slight creasing on my smile lines. But my blush and my contour are still perfectly on. I mean, my makeup looks really good. There's no creasing underneath the eyes. My eyebrows haven't worn off or anything. So, I mean, I itch my nose a lot and it's like hardly even rubbed off around my nose. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. It's late. But I've had this foundation on, let's see, it's 10:30 now. I've had it on for about 8 hours, and 8.5, maybe 9 hours, and I love it a lot. I would definitely recommend this for people with combination to oily skin. Maybe not so much dry skin, only because of the formula. But I feel like if you moisturize your face and keep it, you know, I hate this word, but keep it moist? I don't know. Just keep it moisturized. Then I don't think that dry skin people will have too much of a problem with it. But if I were recommending it, I would say normal, combination, oily. I really, really do like this foundation. I do think it is worth the money. And I would recommend you guys give it a try because I'm digging it, and I always love Maybelline concealers, and this concealer is really great as well. So that is all that I have for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it, made up your mind about this foundation. You guys should definitely go try it out, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and you want more of these kinds of videos. I enjoyed doing this because it was kind of interesting, like actually paying attention to the foundation for once, and how my makeup lasts and stuff. I thought that was neat. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!